The first step would be to seek some advice about it. So you can speak to a mortgage broker face to face, online. You don't necessarily have to pay for it, but you need to find out essentially what your income at the moment is going to look like in terms of a mortgage amount. So that's really step one. That will also help you figure out how much do I need to save to bridge the difference between how much I can borrow from the bank and the purchase price of the property. You can buy with as little as 5% deposit. I think our average deposit at Habito is about 15%, but we do lots and lots of mortgage applications where it's substantially less than that, so 5%. That's 5% of the purchase price. So that could be 5% of the total value of a property, or it could be 5% of a share of a property. So you could look at things like shared ownership or help to buy. So they're government schemes essentially that allow you to get onto the property market a bit faster. I would bear in mind though, you don't necessarily want to rush into buying your first home. Although it's absolutely brilliant to be a homeowner, there's a lot to be said about having a good think about the size of property that you are going to need to live in for the next 5 years. And does it make sense to rush to buy the first flat that you see that you can afford? And use your stamp duty incentive on that home? Or does it make more sense to save a couple of years longer, buy a slightly bigger property that maybe you can live in for longer, and you're not going to then need to pay a second lot of stamp duty? I speak from personal experience. I'm obviously having a baby. I bought the first flat I could, and now I'm paying a huge amount of stamp duty to move on within a very, very quick period of time. And obviously all of those great first time buyer incentives have now deserted me, and it's pretty expensive.